Jerusalem, a city where every stone whispers history, where every street corner is layered with centuries of faith, power, and resistance. For thousands of years, empires have risen and fallen, battles have been fought, and prayers have ascended from this very ground. But behind the golden dome and ancient walls lies another story, untold truths, hidden struggles, and a heartbeat that continues to define not just Palestine, but the world itself. Today, we journey into the soul of Jerusalem, a city sacred to billions, yet scarred by centuries of conflict, and alive with secrets waiting to be revealed. Jerusalem, known in Arabic as Al-Quds, the Holy One, is not just a city, it is a living tapestry of religion, culture, and politics. It stands as the spiritual capital of three major faiths: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. To Muslims, it is the site of Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest sanctuary. To Christians, it is where Jesus Christ walked, preached, was crucified, and resurrected. To Jews, it is home to the ancient Temple Mount. Yet Jerusalem is far more than religious symbolism. It is the beating heart of Palestinian identity, history, and resilience. The city's origins stretch back thousands of years. Archaeological evidence shows human settlement here as early as the 4th millennium BCE. The earliest known inhabitants, the Jebusites, fortified the city long before King David of Israel captured it around 1000 BCE. But here is a lesser-known truth. Jerusalem was originally a Canaanite city, and even its name is believed to come from City of Shalem, the Canaanite god of dusk. Long before biblical narratives, Jerusalem was already sacred to its people, a center of trade and survival. The holy sites that dominate today's skyline each carry a powerful story. For Muslims, Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Golden Dome of the Rock mark the place where Prophet Muhammad is believed to have ascended to heaven during the miraculous night journey. Beneath the mosque lies an ancient chamber sometimes called Solomon's Stables, evidence of civilizations layered upon each other. For Christians, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre holds the memory of crucifixion and resurrection. What makes this site unique is how 6 different Christian denominations share its chapels, each preserving their own traditions while coexisting within the same holy walls. And for Jews, the Western Wall remains sacred as the last remnant of the Second Temple, destroyed by the Romans nearly 2,000 years ago. Few know that deep underground lies an extensive network of tunnels, revealing hidden chambers that carry the weight of forgotten centuries. Throughout history, Jerusalem has been conquered and reconquered by empires. The Babylonians destroyed the first temple in 586 BCE, while the Romans tore down the second temple in 70 CE. Crusaders stormed the city in 1099, massacring thousands of Muslims and Jews in one of the darkest chapters in Jerusalem's history. Less told, however, is the story of Salahuddin Ayyubi, Saladin, who recaptured the city in 1187. Unlike the Crusaders, he entered with compassion, sparing civilians and allowing Jews and Christians to remain. His mercy still echoes today as a lesson in justice and humanity. For 4 centuries, the Ottomans ruled Jerusalem, bringing stability from 1517 to 1917. Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent rebuilt the walls that still define the old city. Markets thrived, pilgrims arrived freely, and diverse communities lived side by side. Hidden within this era is the little-known status quo agreement, created in the 19th century to preserve balance between Christian sects at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. To this day, an old wooden ladder leans on a ledge above the church, untouched for centuries because no group can agree on who has the right to move it. That ladder is a quiet symbol of Jerusalem's fragile balance. The British Mandate that followed World War I introduced new conflicts. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 promised a Jewish homeland in Palestine, setting the stage for decades of displacement and struggle. In 1948, Israel was created and Jerusalem was split, the West under Israeli control, the East, including the Old City, under Jordanian rule. But in 1967, during the Six-Day War, Israel occupied East Jerusalem, and with it came the forced evictions, restrictions, and settlement expansions that Palestinians continue to endure. Behind the images of the Golden Dome and ancient alleys lies the harsh reality of Palestinian life in Jerusalem today. Families face eviction in neighborhoods like Sheikh Jarrah and Silwan. Military checkpoints restrict movement, and the separation wall cuts through homes and communities. Many Palestinians are residents without citizenship, even if they were born in the city. Their status can be revoked if they leave for too long, leaving their very existence in Jerusalem precarious. Yet Jerusalem is not only a story of suffering. It is also a story of resilience. Palestinians keep their culture alive through food, language, and traditions. The bustling Souk al-Qatanin still sells spices and fabrics as it did centuries ago. Street art turns walls into expressions of defiance and hope. And every Ramadan, tens of thousands still gather at Al-Aqsa, transforming prayer itself into an act of resistance. Today, Jerusalem is a paradox, a magnet for millions of pilgrims and tourists, and yet one of the most contested cities in the world. Pilgrims walk the Via Dolorosa retracing the steps of Jesus. Jewish worshippers tuck prayers into the cracks of the Western Wall. Muslims kneel under the Golden Dome. Luxury hotels rise beside refugee camps. And ancient holy places sit atop political fault lines. Beneath the surface, archaeological excavations battle for control of history itself. With discoveries used to legitimize modern claims of ownership, Jerusalem is more than just a city. It is the soul of Palestine, a place sacred yet scarred, timeless yet constantly changing. It has been conquered, destroyed, and rebuilt countless times, but never has it lost its essence. For Palestinians, it is their eternal capital. For billions across the world, it is the closest point between heaven and earth. And for all of humanity, Jerusalem stands as a reminder that peace is possible, but only if truth is respected. Until then, Jerusalem will remain the eternal heart of Palestine, beating with justice, faith, and an unyielding spirit of freedom. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who care about truth and history, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful documentaries. Your support helps us uncover more hidden stories that deserve to be told.